Sunday, May 23rd, near Myrgard. I think Soulblighter lost his nerve when the Tain shattered. To him, only a few seconds passed between the invocation of the thing and its sudden destruction, while it took us 2 days to escape the caves inside it. Anyway, he didn't stick around to figure out what went wrong. Messengers reached us today saying that Myrgard had lost Myrgard, and that the deceiver crossed the mountains at the Stair of Grief. Worst of all, what's left of the 9 had it out with the head, which had apparently been double-crossing them ever since they pulled it out of the ground last summer. Something like a civil war erupted back west, too, as thousands of our own men unexpectedly rose to defend the head. 2 of the 9 were killed, which makes them something like the 3 now, if you also subtract Myrgard and Roy, who did not escape the destruction of the Tain, and the others who have died this year. The only good news is that Ulrich is still alive and will join us tomorrow. This far east, the dwarves with us are closer to their occupied homelands than any of their race has been in 50 years. Not expecting to return, many of them have decided to give up their lives rather than abandon their country once again to the ghouls who have overrun it. What follows is their story.
I wish Balin would hurry up.
That was an intriguing cutscene. If you didn't already know what's going on there, or if you didn't figure it out during the cutscene, then we'll make it clear in a few minutes. But this mission is all about the dwarves. So sort of like Ambush at Devil's Overlook, except in this case we're on offense. We're going into our ancestral homelands around Myrgard, and we're going to kill as many ghouls as we can. We're starting out with just a single unit, this Dwarven Pathfinder, Balin. And a Pathfinder is very similar to a Dwarven hero, stats-wise. There's a couple of major differences, one of which, at least in this campaign map, we've got this limited invisibility power. So I'm invisible right now, which is why these ghouls aren't attacking me yet. And that invisibility is going to last until I attack an enemy unit or physically run into them. Now, it doesn't make things quite as easy as that sounds, because these ghouls have good hearing, and they're a little paranoid. So if I get too close to a ghoul while it's looking at me, and I think it may also have to do with whether or not I'm moving or standing still. Not sure about that. But anyway, if I get too close to a ghoul, then they may figure out that something's going on. And they'll make a little ghoul grunty noise and start following me, and kind of casting about, attacking the air with a cleaver. Now when that happens, it's a little difficult to recover from, because you have to keep moving so the ghoul doesn't find you, and it makes it more and more likely that you'll trigger other suspicious ghouls. And then eventually you end up with a caravan of ghouls following you around trying to find you, which usually ends poorly. So we're going to try not to have that happen. So far, so good. Hello there. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Okay. So the mission info says that we're supposed to sneak past Solus at the gate and then throw a signal grenade.
What?
So the gate is around this way where we're trying to get to.
Sir.
And the signal grenade is...
Yes, sir.
That's one of the other ways that a Pathfinder differs from a Dwarven hero. We don't have satchel charges. So our secondary action instead is a special grenade that I'm going to use to call for help once I get past the gate.
Yes.
So we're in a little bit better position here now. All we gotta do is get past that guy, I think.
Make up your mind.
Ah, there's another one behind him. Too many goals. One way to do this first part of the mission, if you're in the mood, is to just go ahead and break your invisibility early and run around attacking stuff. I mean, you're a Dwarven hero, basically, so
Yes, sir.
any given goal is not going to be a big problem for you. But taking care of all of these goals can be a little tricky on Heroic and Legendary.
Make up your mind.
And anyway, I thought it'd be good to just play this first part of the mission straight to show you how it's supposed to go. So we're almost done with our Metal Dwarf Solid activities here. This is the gate up ahead. So you can see there's a couple of goals just patrolling back and forth. Solus are not as perceptive as goals are, so they're not going to notice us unless we run right into them. In general, they're easier to get past with invisibility, but in this particular case, since the quarters are kind of close, we're going to have to time our run past these Solus just right.
Okay.
There we go. Plenty of time. That's really not very hard unless you have a suspicious goal right on your tail. And we just have one more patrol on the other side of the gate. They've kind of got a little staggered pattern going here, but again, not really a problem.
Move here, move there.
Famous last words, maybe?
Move here, move there.
There we go. Okay, so we are now through the gate and into the middle of the compound. You can see that my inventory has the signal grenade in it now, so I can toss that out at any time I choose to call for help. But there's a lot of red dots around here. We're kind of the zone is hot, as they would say. So I don't want to call in any additional units just yet. I'm going to use Balin to kind of clean house a little bit. The main thing I'm worried about is Solus. The goals, obviously they're faster than me, but
Okay.
I've got a really good kind of fastball Molotov cocktail attack that can deal with goals pretty easily. Solus, on the other hand, are trickier because they have better range than I do. So what I'm going to try to do is, there's a lot of Solus up here and patrolling around there. I'm going to try to see if I can get on some high ground here and then pull them down into these lower areas so I can have the advantage.
Make up your mind. Move here, move there.
Alright, let's go ahead and break invisibility and get this started. Ah, phooey. I was hoping to kill both of those with my first throw. Because it's when you throw that you're the most vulnerable. You have to stop moving.
Yes.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Move here, move there. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Alright, let's get back away from the edge now. And make the rest of these guys come to us. Ooh, jeez. Wish I had dodged that one. Okay, good. That's the first really tricky part. Now those gulls are being remarkably passive. Let's show them the error of their ways.
Yeah.
One good way to get a gull to get a little closer to you is to look the other direction. That gull's not falling for it, though. Let's take out his buddy, see how he likes that.
Yeah. Make up your mind.
Balin's just a little too happy about his work. Alright, what do we have over here? Another goal? Another goal. You're the next contestant on blown into lots of little pieces. Come on down. Alright, that's a good start. Let's head off to the south and see what's going on down there.
Okay.
We've got some, looks like, gulls taking target practice. Practicing their cleaver swing, I guess. Let's give them some live ammo practice here.
Yes, sir.
Let's try the turning away trick, see if I can get them a little closer. There comes one. Who's this? Crasher? Hello, Crasher.
Yeah.
If they didn't have this habit of running away every
yeah.
time I turned around, they could probably take me. If all these gulls rushed me at once, then it'd be pretty certain that a few would get through. But they don't.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being cowardly gulls.
Catch. Yeah. Move here, move there.
Okay. Take care of those targets for them. Hey, wait. Indestructible. That's disappointing.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see what we have over here. We've got some more wooden stakes in the ground. Huh. Got a pin full of whites. Odd thing to collect.
Move here, move there.
Now, why would gulls want a pin full of whites? Let's see if we can stir things up a bit in there.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That was nice.
Make up your mind. Yes.
Okay, we got anything else interesting in this direction? Looks like another wall or fence of spikes blocking off that area of the map.
Move here, move there.
And another pin. Oh,
Make up
okay.
your mind.
Okay. So this is why gulls would want to herd whites. They're harvesting white bits. And since I'm all alone, it will be very bad if I get paralyzed.
Okay.
Let's see if we can set this off as well. There we go, that's pretty good.
Sir.
This white gull over here may have already picked one up, though. Let's see if we can get him to come a little closer. But not close enough to throw a white bit. Oh, come on now. One more ding. There we go. Okay, and then what do we have over there? Just a lone goal, nothing big. I think we probably sanitized the area enough. Let's go ahead and use our signal grenade. And there goes the signal. Who will see it, I wonder? Hey, it's dwarven paratroopers, and one that forgot his parachute. That was a little sad. But we got a fair number of them that made it down okay. Cool.
Okay. What now?
Dwarven paratroopers just about the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. Move here, move there.
So that's what was going on in the cutscene. They've got these hot air balloons, and they were waiting overhead for my signal. So we managed to pick up 6 additional dwarves. Oh, well, maybe even 7. One kind of came down out of the landing zone there. Let's let him rejoin the group. Actually, this mission is probably going to go a little long, maybe over the 30-minute mark, so I probably need to find a good spot to break the video. This is as good a spot as any, so we'll go ahead and break it here, and then I'll see everybody again soon in the next part.